Good morning, everybody. Hope you're good. Gone live a little bit early just so I can do all my little bits of housekeeping whilst we're waiting for people to join. Post and that's featured. Hope everyone is good. So we're live with the F1 break with Rich. Fingers crossed they'll be dropping some minis to close out the Optic break for NFL. So that one should be going later on tonight. Obviously exciting having Optic, and especially having it so close to the release, which is always nice to get stuff out and in sort of broken release quite quickly. Kind of a bit of a change, which is good. Right, we are now focused on Formula One. So I will run through the teams that everyone's got, and then we shall get into breaking it, guys. So with spot number 1 was Sarah Lind, ended up with Aston Martin. Danny Burton got the all F2 teams. Rob Church with Alpine. Simon James with McLaren, and Sarah Lind also had Haas. Chris McCarthy with Ferrari. Malcolm Campbell with Red Bull. Danny Burton got Alpha. Simon James with Mercedes, Rob Church with Williams, and then Chris McCarthy finished off with Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri. So yeah, that is where we are with teams wise. Last box was good for Red Bull and Mercedes. Let's see how this one goes. I'll just shift my bag out of the way. It's on side so I can get a bit closer. There we go. Happy days. We'll have a look at the box and then we'll get into it. Topps Chrome 1. 4 cards per pack, and 16 packs per box. All the gang on the front. Max obviously winning Monaco over the weekend. Where the heck is it? There's my box cutter. So yeah, Max winning. I think obviously it's I think I said last week, qualifying is the most exciting Monaco. When the rain came and strategy came, it was interesting. Obviously Max was well in the way, but obviously a little bit lower down. A couple of different strategies probably cost Ferrari again, the strategists, as per last year. Kind of not pulling out. So yeah, we've got the new pink Raywaves, and then we've got the 4 exclusive Raywaves. Got a couple more of the Raywaves in the last box. It's a pretty solid box the last time around. So we got Hamilton and Verstappen numbered stuff, which was good. So nothing else in the boxes, so we shall see. It's the pink 2 box with a bit of polystyrene at the bottom. Can't make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I can already feel the thicker packs, which obviously have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 thicker packs that had the Raywaves in the last time. So let's just right then, well, good luck everybody. Hope for some nice bits and bobs out of this one. Cat in the background, if anyone can hear that. We've got Max Verstappen base for Red Bull, and then a Seb for Aston Martin or Vettel. And then first silver is for McLaren of probably the star of the Netflix series, Daniel Ricciardo. still think because he's the reserve driver at Red Bull, I still think we'll see him in the new series. That's Daniel Ricciardo for McLaren. And then nice one for Haas is the constructor coalition of Mick and Kevin Magnussen. Haas had a shocker of a weekend in Monaco. I think it's such a difficult. It's kind of, it's a bit like procession, a bit like the last stage of the Tour de France. It's kind of whoever's leading just takes the lead, and that's it. And obviously, there is a bit more action. Obviously, if there's crashes and safety cars and whatnot. Obviously, strategy is we saw at the weekend. We go around. And here we are with the first of the railways, and that is going to the F2 spot. Marino Sato of the Virtuosi Racing. When I sorted out the in the last box, to be fair, the F2 spot's pretty solid. Lots of inserts coming out of and lots of top-loaded stuff. Got the Sergio Perez for Red Bull, and then a George Russell, which, to be fair, there wasn't much George Russell in the last box. I think most of the Mercedes stuff was indeed of Lewis. George Russell. Then we got a Future Stars insert of F2 Sari of a Yumi Iwasa. Future Stars. There's a fair few of these inserts, so I think a lot of them were there, which obviously if they make this step up, some of their first cards. There we got a base of Fernando Alonso for Alpine. Obviously that is the Nick de Vries bits and bobs. And there's another F2. Sort of Ralph Boschung for Campos. And then we have a rookie. I think he's the only rookie in this set, which is of Zhao Guang or Guan Yu for Alfa Romeo. See, I think was it last year's Yuki and Mick, wasn't it? In last year's set, so two rookies. I think Zhu is the only rookie in this year's set. Then we have a Mick Schumacher for Haas, and then our checkered flag, nice one for Mercedes. That's of Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, those are not numbered. Nice checkered flag, Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes. So the inserts or variations of Lewis Hamilton continue in the second box. We have Mick Schumacher base for Haas, Daniel Ricciardo, driver of the day for McLaren, a Carlos Sainz for Ferrari, and then a Silva for Williams. And that is for Alexander Albon. Williams. Then we have a Future Stars of Marcus Armstrong, F2. Then we have another George Russell for Mercedes. And then a silver Seb Vettel for Aston Martin. Obviously, Alonso finishing second. Decent race weekend for them. Obviously, car is pretty much spot on this year. And then for F2, it's another Frederick Vesti. Oh, I don't want to say we've had a Frederick Vesti, but we haven't. And that's for Art Grand Prix. And that's a purple checkered flag, so I think that's going to be numbered. That's numbered at 299 if it's the same as what the Verstappen was. 199, sorry, yeah. So 59 of 199 for F2 of Vesti. Daniel Ricciardo for McLaren base, and then a Dennis Hauger for Prima. And then we have another nice one for McLaren. It's Daniel Ricciardo silver. A clip of Daniel Ricciardo's in this one. Ricciardo silver. And then nice one for Ferrari. Nice Speed Demon insert of Carlos Sainz. That's the second silver. So I'll just put the Daniel Ricciardo over there as well. Take Future Stars of Iwasa. So I think this one's going to have another silver railroad in. I think it feels slightly thicker. And then for Alpine, I have a Fernando Alonso in the Raywave. Take down the rookie Fernando Alonso. And we have a Sergio Perez base, Gasly base, a Ocon base. He had a good weekend, didn't he? He was finished third, got on the podium. And then we have another silver. That's for F2, and that's Art Grand Prix. So the F2 spot is a decent spot. F2. Kimi Räikkönen base for Alfa Romeo. Another Future Stars. And that is of Roy Nissany for Dams Racing. Dams. And we have a base of Charles for Ferrari. And then a constructor coalition of Seb and Lance Stroll. My dad is in F1, so I get a seat. Get a fluff out the top of that. Seb and Lance. Again. We have Sergio Perez base, Seb base, and then we have for Ferrari, Carlos Sainz. Well, that might be numbered then, but I think it is. We'll double check again. No, it's not. Oh, it's not. It's not quite a full silver. It's kind of got a bit of a gold and purple tint to it. A nice one for Ferrari. Stamped. Yeah. It's definitely different than the other one. I'm sure it is, or unless I'm just going insane. I can't remember pulling one before. It's a nice one for Ferrari anyway. Nice Carlos Sainz silver. And then a Speed Demons of Seb Vettel. Speed Demons of Seb. Base Max Verstappen, and then another rookie of Zhao Guanyu for Alfa Romeo. It looks like that's a Silverstone, I think, potentially. And they did the old vintage cars procession, I think. Anyway, could be completely wrong. Kevin Magnussen for Haas. And then a Red Bull Max Verstappen silver. Take down Lewis, pop up Max. I should have took down Albon, shouldn't I? Oh well, leave Albon. He'll be the next one to go. No, it's not. I thought it felt, but it didn't. F2, Theo Pashar for base, Lewis base for Mercedes, and then another silver, this time for McLaren. That's Lando Norris. What it was, Lando. Lando. And then the last one. Kind of looks gold, probably silver. Charles Leclerc for Ferrari. And that is, yeah, I think that's the gold because it's numbered out of 50. Top's gold's usually numbered out of 50. So nice one for Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Gold Charles. If you compare that, so I got a bit of the Sainz one. I thought that was a gold, but it obviously was not. And kind of, they look very, very similar. Obviously, that's got purple like hue, whereas that's just pure gold. Obviously, that's not numbered at all. But anyway, that one is numbered to 50. Nice Charles Leclerc. Just checking it's not his car number. Nice gold Charles Leclerc. Obviously, Panini in short golds generally are numbered to 10, but the top ones are numbered to 50. Got a Nicholas Latifi for Williams base, Fernando Alonso base for Alpine. Then we have for Aston Martin a silver, and that one is of Lance Stroll. We're going back to back Lance Strolls. Lance Stroll silver F1 racer, and then the purple Lance Stroll, which is number 399, I think, or 299, 399, 36 of 399 Lance Stroll for Aston Martin. Again. I'm pretty sure we got a Marcus Armstrong Future Stars earlier on. There is a Future Stars of Marcus Armstrong anyway. If it wasn't, if my brain is completely falling and failing me on the memory test. Lance Marcus even. I was going to say Lance Armstrong. Let's switch him to cycling. Then we got George Russell for Mercedes. And then another George Russell, this time silver. George Russell been very much deep in fault there. Probably, if it was last year, of how the freaking hell can we stop our car from bouncing so much and porpoising? George Russell. Then we have for Red Bull Constructors Coalition of Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Nice one. Do like those with 2 drivers on. Pretty cool cards. Max and Sergio. 3 packs left to go, guys. Base Max Verstappen for Red Bull. Valtteri Bottas base for Alfa Romeo. Another L2 of Callan Williams. And then a Speed Demon, even, not Speed Williams. Speed Demon of Nicholas Latifi. Canada, I believe. I think it's Canadian. Speed Demons Latifi. That's going to have a bit. That's going to have a bit. Maybe this one as well, actually. That one definitely feels thicker. So we have a Ray Wave of Fernando Alonso for Alpine. So that's 2 waves of Alpine for Alpine, and both of Fernando Alonso. Have an award winners base of Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes. Lando base. Future Stars for the F2 spot of Marino Sato. I'm gonna be. I need to go and get an extra box of top loaders. So I'm going to be out, and then a silver of Mick for Hearts. And grab me box. Yeah. Let me get into the last pack, guys. Good luck. I'm pretty sure this will have a wave it, and it's also got a numbered card as well. So the Ray Wave is for F2, so F2 spot's gone well again. Probably was the spot to land on of the what's his name, Jihan Deruvala, and that's Prima Racing. Don't know how much the F2 stuff goes for, but definitely have a volume. Max Verstappen based in a Franz Tost for AlphaTauri, a Carlos Sainz, and then our last card, which was the number to 25, is also for F2 of Ollie Caldwell for Campos Racing. That's the orange. I was a bit mad to think that the orange is lower number than gold, but that's how tops were. 23 of 25, Ollie Caldwell for F2. That's a nice, again, nice bits. Obviously, the last one was more focused on Mercedes and Red Bull. This one probably had a bit of a spread. Let's quickly run through what there was. So we had the Ray Wave of Deruvala, the Mick Silver, Future Stars of Sato, Don't know why I've done that really. Nicholas Latifi Speed Demon, Max and Sergio Duel, George Russell Silver, Marcus Armstrong Future Stars, Lance Stroll and Vettel, and then the Stroll F1 Racer, the Albon F1 Racer, the Silver Gold, the purple, whatever insert variation that is, of Carlos Sainz. I wonder if it's on the pack actually. McLaren Silver of Lando, the checkered flag of Lewis, rookie Zhu, and then the Speed Demons of Vettel, Mick and Kev Coalition, Roy Nissany, F2 Art, and then the Zhu Iwasa, Daniel Ricciardo Silver, let's look at the one. Second Daniel Ricciardo Silver, Future Stars Horga, Sato F2 Wave, Vettel Silver, and then the Marcus Armstrong Future Stars. There's two of them. Speed Demons Carlos Sainz. We had the Silver Max. Then we had the two Alonso's Railways, so the two Portrait and Landscape. In number order, isn't it? So Lance Stroll, purple for Aston. That's number to 399. Then we had the Vesti purple checkered flag, number to 199. And we had the Ollie Caldwell orange, that's number to 25 for F2. And the gold Charles Leclerc, number to 50, 21 of 50 for Ferrari. Right. That wraps us up. Probably be our last F1 for a while. Those are just two boxes we had around, and sort of plug them in whilst we're low on football. But I know we are going to be doing. I've got some tennis. If anyone's still around, we've got the Topps Chrome tennis boxes coming in. See if anybody's interested in that. And then obviously Rich's got the optics, so we'll have a couple of football breaks coming up. And that is that. So thank you very much, guys. Rich will be breaking tonight the optic, and yeah, if you're in that as well, good luck. Catch you soon.